Okay, so what's up, guys? It's OP Rob here. Right. Okay. Now, to all you anime fans, obviously, this is predominantly a One Piece channel, but ultimately, I'm also going to be doing a, a football, review. That's European football, soccer, review for predominantly the Premier League, maybe the Champions League as well. But today I'm going to just focus on Arsenal and against Southampton. Now, Arsenal face Southampton tomorrow, Wednesday, and previously, on the weekend, Sunday, I believe we faced Manchester United. We used to be they used to be our major rivals that we had, and ultimately we beat them 2-0. Which was a great result, but a result that I do feel like, oh yeah, it was fantastic. But I don't know why Mourinho. It's not even about Mourinho playing the weaker team. It's just the fact that United came to the game, without any sort of. They didn't want to win the game. They came to sort of draw. They just wanted to draw. So they were playing too deep kind of thing, six at the back at certain points of the game, which, ultimately it cost them in the end because by sitting so deep, what teams have to realize is that when you have a team that's sitting so deep, it means that it's time for you to take shots. You understand? And what happens is if they're congested in the center of the 18-yard box, when you shoot, there's any chance that a deflection could occur. You understand? So by Xhaka actually taking that risk because his shot was going to be on target. If you look at it, his shot was going to be on target. So by hitting Herrera, and deflecting, that was just normal because when there's so many players in the box, it's good to shoot because it can go anywhere. You understand? So Arsenal, Liverpool, in fact, all the top teams who play, possession football, except for Barcelona and Bayern Munich, who can always sort of find a way to score. There's always that problem where when you play against lesser teams, they tend to sit deep against you, especially when they play at your ground. They sit deep against you, and obviously they want you to obviously try and break them down when you usually can't. And obviously, I've seen Manchester City struggle with that. And they end up just passing the ball sideways. And Arsenal do it as well. We always just pass the ball sideways when we can't break a team down, trying to find a way. And without even actually crossing the ball and stuff. City had that same problem against United. Liverpool did as well, twice. And the way to actually conquer that is take a risk and take shots. You understand? Just like Xhaka did. And then it opened up the floodgates. Now, also, with Welbeck, in the beginning, in the first half, he wasn't actually playing his position properly. He was too deep. He wasn't pressing. It was almost like Arsenal were playing without a centre forward because I would see Sanchez maybe try and press from the left side, and then maybe Ozil try and press from the right side or Oxlade-Chamberlain, but no one actually pressing the centre. So sometimes I'll just see Xhaka actually going all the way up front to press, which I felt like Welbeck should obviously have done better with. But in the second half, he stayed more centrally up front, and that's actually how he obviously scored the second goal because he was staying in a central position. And it's always good to have a striker stay in the second position. You understand? Of course, I know that Thierry Henry wasn't always in the centre, but there's a reason why. It's because obviously he used to be a winger, so he was always on the left and can't in to shoot. But also it worked because you had Dennis Bergkamp, who would go in his place into the centre, do you understand, to replace him. But anyway, ultimately, now, we have a very important game against Southampton, which it's a must-win game. So, it is what it is, guys. We haven't, I can't remember the last time we beat Southampton away from home. I really can't. I don't think we have since a very long time. Years, it's been years. But they're a very good team. They have great players. They have Bertrand. I really like Bertrand and Fraser Forster. These are two players. If you ask me if Arsenal should take them, I'll take them any day. That Nathan Redmond guy is not too bad either. He's another good player. They have other good James Ward-Prowse as well. And they have that young right back who's also very good. They've got a squad of quick players and, fast, energetic players. And it's going to be a very difficult game. But now with the three at the back, 3-4-3 that we play, I feel like we can definitely defensively be okay against them. But in fact, the striker they have, I forgot his name, but he's very good. He was very good in the final against United in the Carling Cup. But we can definitely, with him, I feel like with the 3-4-3, we can definitely nullify, some of the attempts. And definitely on the wing, we should be able to nullify them. You understand? Because we are playing the 3-4-3. Chamberlain should be able to sort of keep Bertrand in check. And the only question is how, we're going to have to try and, score past them. The good thing is that they don't have, what's his name? The centre back, the captain. I don't know if he's the captain, but he's a centre back, the Dutch kid. I forgot his name right now, and they don't have Jose Font anymore. So maybe that could work in our favour. But they're a very difficult team to beat. Even Chelsea, when Chelsea faced them, Chelsea was struggling in the first half, and it looked like a dead end. But ultimately, as I said, the way to get past it is you have to start taking efficient shots. The shots have to be good. They have to be efficient and correct. So you have to find space to create, make efficient shots, not just shoot for any reason. And that's what Pedro did against Southampton, because the game looked like it was probably going to be a draw. And then Pedro just came out the bag, boom, scored 1-0, boom, opened up the floodgates, just like against United. It's just a goal. A goal changes everything. Now, ultimately, my team that I would pick would be predominantly probably the same team that played on the weekend against United. Question marks over maybe Aaron Ramsey if he should, but I feel like he did okay against United. In fact, he was trying to make things happen in the first half, which was good to see. I mean, they did say that he has more freedom in that position, but I don't know, because I still feel like he needs to be close to Xhaka when the other team is attacking, because you don't want space. You don't want Xhaka to be the only centre mid when Ramsey's all the way at the other side, just like against Man City. You understand? You don't want that to happen. Of course, which is why I feel like maybe Ramsey might be better off playing in one of the attacking three roles. So in fact, the attacking two roles. So the two attackers behind the striker in the 3-4-3 is where maybe Ramsey would actually suit Ramsey more. But anyway, my team would be, of course, Czech in goal, fantastic in the last couple of weeks against Spurs and against United, blocking so many shots. Holden, fantastic. He's been great. So keep going, my boy. Holden on the right, Koscielny sent, and of course Monreal on the left side of the three. On the left side, I had Gibbs. Initially when he started in his first 3-at-the-back game, 3-4-3 game, he wasn't very good in that. I think it was the Leicester game. He was really poor. He wasn't making the runs that I wanted him to make as a free. If you watch Alonso, the runs Alonso makes on the left side, it's almost like he's playing on the wing. So Gibbs, but now in the United game he did that. So ultimately, I hope that he keeps on going. So he did all right in the United game. Chamberlain on the right side of that, you have Xhaka and Ramsey in the middle together, making it happen. And then Ozil and Sanchez as usual, straight, and of course Welbeck up front. So I'm hoping that Arsenal can pull through and just put some pressure on Liverpool, for the weekend game. But take it game by game. It is what it is, guys. It's raw, baby. What up?